All right.
That's my dog.
So what are you saying?
All right, I was just telling my brother here, after I got born again, February 14th, 2024, I met God and Burning Bush Place, the way he depicted himself to me in my garage, all the fruits of the Spirit. But either way, 2 months later, which is beautiful, by the way, I don't want to just discredit that at all. But the poem that I had wrote to him about 2 months later, I prayed to the Holy Spirit and Jesus to just, just give me the words to say to God, to just give him the glory. So here it is. I woke up this morning by the will of your grace. I'll never stop praying or searching for your face. Though we go through dark times, you were there through them all. I just had to trust with all of my soul that your light is around us all and in every way. You protect us through the night from the arrows that fly at midday. We'll be able to rest to fight the good fight when it comes time for that forever night. And we will shine through by the glory you share. I trust in you, Lord. I need not be scared. The sacrifices needed to do what is right. I'm here for you, Lord. I'm here for the fight. And Lord, you showed me so much love, I know you're up above. So we'll light up this world like you light up the night. I'm here for you, Lord. I'm here for the fight.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
I love that so much, man. That is awesome. So that's a little poem he wanted to get out. I'm going to add that at the beginning of my video. Anyway, back to the reading. What's up, everybody? It's your boy WolfBlade. I just want to say, I know it's been a while since I've made a YouTube video. It's only because I haven't had much sun to charge my stuff. There's been a lot of thin clouds. It's slow charging and stuff. This is what I was saying. If I had a real solar panel, and I keep saying it, but if I had a real solar panel, I'd be doing more things than this right now. I'd even be live. I'd put it in a power strip or something so I could do multiple things. I would cook food and whatnot. Make bread bites is what I was trying to do. I was trying to make bean bread and garlic bread bites and whatnot. Kind of like Ben's pretzels, but better and healthier. Unleavened bread, basically no yeast, nothing like that. That way it doesn't eat itself inside you and it's a waste of product. Yeah, y'all will actually be filled. It'll actually be healthy and more safe than the food in the United States that's banned in 179 different other countries. So if we could get me started, we could get a whole business started. I could probably make a healthier restaurant specifically about, biblical food. Because people are missing out. There's a lot of really good foods out there in the world. So here's a few things that I like to eat myself a lot, and I'm trying to go back to it. And it's not too expensive too, so it's very cheap. It's so you get olives. I usually get the mozzarella olives at the Dollar General because they're cheap, but they're still olives. They're still real olives, and they have the olive oil. And I get the sardines in water, the can, not the packaging and stuff, not all of that. Yeah, no, the sardine cans, like the actual sardine cans in water, is what I usually get in water. Because they're going to put other seed oils or whatever in the other ones. So I get in water ones. And I would make my own bread, but I can't really do that right now. Because, again, I don't really have a real solar panel to do that right now. But also, what I would be using in my bread is the black beans. It's only like $1.25, $1.75 when we're at the Dollar General. It's not expensive either. That's also what I would use, because you're supposed to be using beans, lentils, and seeds and whatnot. Punishments for sin. The Lord says to Moses, "Say to the Israelites, any Israelite or any foreigner residing to Israel who sacrifice any of his children to Moloch is to be put to death. The members of the community are to stone him. I myself will set my face against his people, for by sacrificing his children to Moloch, he has defiled my sanctuary and profaned my holy name. If the members of the community close their eyes when that man sacrifices one of his children to Moloch, and if they fail to put him to death, I myself will set my face against him and his family, and will cut them off from their people, together with all who follow him and prostituting themselves to Moloch. So he warned them. He warned everybody about sacrificing to false gods. So when the next few paragraphs I'm going to read before you go looking down on God, first look at what he has said, what he has warned them about sacrificing. Think of how much work and how much effort you have to put your gut through just to sacrifice a child to a God that doesn't even exist. Alright, I will set my face against anyone who turns to mediums and spiritists and prostitute themselves by following them, and I will cut them off from their people. I know I am sorry, but the ghost hunters, I used to be into them stuff, the ghost hunter stuff. They're very cool to watch, for a bit. But I'm sorry, but people like Sam and Colby who are looking for the mediums to look for spirits and stuff, yes, it is illegal compared to the Bible. Or it is not, it's not good. Consecrate yourselves and be holy, because I am the Lord your God. Keep my decrees and follow them. I am the Lord who makes you holy. Anyone who curses their father or mother is to be put to death, because they have cursed their father or mother. Their blood will be on their own head. If a man commits adultery with another man's wife, with the wife of his neighbor, both the adulterer and the adulteress are to be put to death. Sorry, my voice has been out all weekend. I'm not sick or anything. I just been yelling, preaching to even my friends. If a man commits adultery with another man's wife, with the wife of his neighbor, both adulterer and adulteress are to be put to death. If a man has sexual relations with his father's wife, he has dishonored his father. Both the man and the woman are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own hands. If the man has sexual relations with his daughter-in-law, both of them are to be put to death, because if the mother and the daughter are deceived, they will just deceive other mothers and daughters with the information they had. If a man has sexual relations with a man, as one does with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. They are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads. If a man marries both a woman and her mother, it is wicked. Both he and they must be burned in the fire, so that no wickedness will be among you. If a man has sexual relations with an animal, he is to be put to death, and you must kill the animal. If a woman approaches an animal to have sexual relations with it, kill both the woman and the animal. They are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads. If a man marries his sister, the daughter, or either his father or his mother, they have sexual relations, it is a disgrace. They are to be publicly removed from their people. He has dishonored his sister and will be held responsible. If a man has sexual relations with a woman during her monthly period, he has exposed the source of her flow, and she has also uncovered it. Both of them are to be cut off from their people. Do not have sexual relations with the sister of either your mother or your father, for that would dishonor a close relative. Both of you would be held responsible. If a man has sexual relations with his aunt, he has dishonored his uncle. They will be held responsible. They will die childless.
If a man marries his brother's wife, it is an act of impurity. He has dishonored his brother, they will be childless. Keep all my decrees and laws and follow them, so that the land where I am bringing you to may may not vomit you out. You must not live according to the customs of the nations I am going to drive out before you. Because they did these things, I abhorred them. But I say to you, you will possess their land, and I will give it to you as an inheritance, and the land flowing with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, who has set you apart from the nations. You must therefore make a distinction between clean and unclean animals, and between unclean and clean birds. Do not defile yourselves by any animal or bird or anything that moves along the ground, those that I have set apart as unclean for you. You are to be holy to me, because I, the Lord, am holy, and I have set you apart from the nations to be my own. A man or a woman who is a medium or a spiritist among you must be put to death. You are to stone them. Their blood will be put on their own heads for the things that they're going to hex you with the false gods and spirits and deceiving you with these demonic spirits. Rules for priests. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say to them, a priest must not take himself ceremonially unclean, for any of his people will die, except for the close relative, such as his mother or father, his sons or daughter, his brother, or any unmarried sister who is dependent on him, since she has no husband. For her, he may make himself unclean. He is not to make himself unclean for the people related to him by marriage, so defile himself. Priests must not shave their heads, or shave off the edges of their beards, or cut their bodies. They must be holy to their God, and must not profane the name of their God. Because they present the food offerings to the Lord, the food of their God, they are to be holy. They must not marry a woman defiled by prostitution or divorce from their husbands, because the priests are holy to their God. Regard them as holy, because they offer up food of your God. Consider them holy, because I am the Lord. I, the Lord, am holy. I make you holy. If the priest's daughter defiles herself by becoming a prostitute, she disgraces her father. She must be burned in a fire. The high priest, the one among his brothers who had the anointing oil poured on his head, and who has been ordained to wear the priestly garments, must not let his hair become unkept or tear his clothes. He must not enter a place where there is a dead body. He must not make himself unclean, even for his father or mother, nor leave the sanctuary of his God or desecrate it, because he has been dedicated by the anointing oil of his God. I am the Lord. The woman he marries must be a virgin. God bless, God bless. I love you. He must not marry a widow, a divorced woman, or a woman defiled by a prostitution, but only a virgin from his own people, so that he will not defile his offspring among his people. I am the Lord who makes him holy. The Lord said to Moses, say to Aaron, for the generations to come, none of your descendants who has a defect may come near to offer the food of his God. No man has any defect may come near. No man who is blind or lame, disfigured or disformed, no man with a crippled foot or hand, or who is a hunchback or a dwarf, who has any eye defect, or who has a festering or running sores or damaged. No descent of Aaron, priest, who has any defect is to come near the presence of the food offerings to the Lord. He has a defect, he must not come near the offer of the food of his God. He may eat the holy food of his God as well as the holy food. Yet because of his defect, he must not go near the curtain or approach the altar, and so desecrate my sanctuary. I am the Lord who makes them holy. So Moses told this to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites. So he's not being mean or he's not being unwelcoming to those with sores or defects or cripples. He is saying that because they have those defects, because of sin being created, which is unfortunate they have to go through this, he is a Lord, their God, that makes them holy and cleans them and fixes them of their illnesses and crippleness and sores and defects. So that's why he says, do not go near. I will fix you first to make you whole, and then you must be healed, and then you must be a part of us and join us. He wants you to be healed by his hand first, because he wants the glory. He needs the glory. He is the Lord your God. He made you. The Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons to treat with respect the sacred offerings of the Israelites, consecrate to me, so they will not profane my holy name. I am the Lord. Say to them, for the generations to come, if any of your descendants is ceremonially unclean and yet comes near the sacred offerings that the Israelites consecrate to the Lord, that person must be cut off from my presence. I am the Lord. If a descendant of Aaron has a defiling skin disease or a bodily discharge, he may not eat the sacred offerings until he is cleansed. He will also be unclean if he touches something defiled by a corpse or by anyone who has an omission of not saying it. Or if he touches any crawling thing that makes him unclean, or any person who makes him unclean, whatever the uncleanliness may be, the one who touches any such thing will be unclean till evening. He must not eat any of the sacred offerings unless he has bathed himself with water. When the sun goes down, he will be clean, and after that he may eat the sacred offerings, for there are his food. He must not eat anything found dead or torn by wild animals, and so become unclean through it. I am the Lord. The priests are to perform my service in such a way that they do not become guilty and die of treating it with contempt. I am the Lord who makes them holy. No one outside a priest family may eat the sacred offering, nor may the guest of a priest or his hired worker eat it. But if a priest buys a slave with money, or if the slaves are born in his household, they may eat his food. If a priest's daughter marries anyone other than a priest, he may not eat any of the sacred contributions. If a priest's daughter becomes a widow or is divorced, yet has no children, and she returns to live in her father's household as in her youth, she may eat her father's food. No unauthorized person, however, may eat it. Anyone who eats the sacred offering by mistake must make restitution to the priest for the offering and add a fifth of the value of it. The priest must not desecrate the sacred offerings the Israelites present to the Lord by allowing them to eat the sacred offerings and so bring upon them guilt, unrequired payment. I am the Lord who makes them holy. Unacceptable sacrifices. The Lord said to Moses, speak to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites to say to them, if any of you, whether an Israelite or a foreigner residing in Israel, presents a gift for a burnt offering to the Lord, either to fulfill a vow or as a free will offering, you must present a male without defect from the cattle, sheep, or goats, in order that it may be accepted on your behalf. When anyone brings from the herd or the flock of fellowship offering to the Lord to fulfill a special vow, or as a free will offering, it must be without defect or blemish to be acceptable. It must be without defect or blemish to be acceptable. Do not offer to the Lord of the blind, the injured, or the maimed, or anything with warts or festering or running sores. Do not place any of these on the altar as a food offering presented to the Lord. You may, however, present a free will offering, ox or a sheep, as that is a deformed or stunted, but it will not be accepted in a fulfillment of a vow. You may not offer to the Lord an animal whose are bruised, crushed, or torn, or cut out. You must not do this in your own land, and you must not accept such animals. From the hand of a foreigner, and offer them as a food of your God. They will not be accepted on your behalf because they are deformed and have defects. The Lord said to Moses, he is the Lord your God. If you give him something that is unclean, who are you, you know? That's why it's got to be without birth defect. That's why it's got to be clean. That's why it's got to have not 2 heads, not 5 legs, and not 4 eyes. The Lord said to Moses, "Win a calf." The Lord said to Moses, "When a calf, a lamb, or a goat is born, it is to remain with its mother for 7 days. From the 8th day on, it will be accepted, able as a food offering presented to the Lord. Do not slaughter a cow or a sheep and its young on the same day. When you sacrifice a thank offering to the Lord, sacrifice it in such a way that it will be accepted on your behalf. It will be eaten on the same day. Leave none of it till morning. I am the Lord. Keep my commands and follow them. I am the Lord. Do not profane my holy name, for I must acknowledge as holy by the Israelites. I am the Lord who made you holy and who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord. Now, the appointed festivals, I'm making them short for these days. It's really cloudy usually, and I don't really get much sun on my solar panels. And I love talking to my little brother because I don't know how much longer he's got left to live. And don't worry about it. The Lord's taking care of it. My little brother, he's got a thinning vein to his heart, so he can't be too hyperactive, and he can't have loud noises, or you can't be, scared. He'll basically, he used to start vomiting blood and stuff like that. This is what I was talking about. This is why you don't take medication. It's because the medication was doing it to him. It's the pink pill. It's the for hyperactive people. It's medicine that he's been taking for people with hyperactivity, and that because he's been taking it for so many years and stuff, and he couldn't do sports no more. He couldn't play flag football and basketball and stuff like that because he started throwing up blood because of the medication. This is why I say natural. Use natural things, because this is what it does to us. This is what it's doing to your children. Don't let them use ADHD pills and stuff. We started buying my little brother, buy them like iced coffees, like for the frappuccinos that come in a glass bottle and stuff from the gas station. That's what we started buying my little brother. And specifically for my little brother. I'm not allowed to drink them. Like, we were so concerned for him. This is what the ADHD medicine does to them. Because look, you're going to send your kid to school, and then they're going to be hyperactive. They're going to be, they're going to be playing sports on ADHD medicine, and it's supposed to slow them down. So think about when you're trying to force something to slow down, but it tries to rip out of it, and do sports. And my little brother's always going to be hyperactive. That's just how he is. So that's what the ADHD medicine did over time to his heart. I know what happens to people's bodies, like off the stuff they're taking. I know what it does, and it concerns me that the hospitals are not here to cure you. They're here to treat you long enough so you could go back to the same product and harm yourself again, so they can make. There's a reason why they get paid big for it. They're professionally making you unwell by giving you forced medication, forced chemicals. That's why fasting, prayer, and biblical food, herbs, vegetables, unleavened bread, do not eat halal or Oreos. They're the most satanic food on the planet. And do not eat foods offered up to false gods. I read about this earlier. It is also satanic. Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay, that's all they sell. They don't sell any biblical food. They don't sell anything that isn't satanic. And they don't cook their meat thoroughly. He is professionally giving everybody salmonella without them realizing it, get them used to eating meat with lifeblood still in it. Thou shalt not eat meat with the lifeblood still in it. That's what they're pushing on you. You keep on doing these things, you keep on using these forced chemicals, and you keep on eating these satanic foods that are banned in 179 other countries. You're going to go through some shit. And your health. Excuse my French. But like, dang. Like, people need to learn, listen, pay attention to what you were using, to what you were doing to yourselves. There are so many fire trucks and ambulance today. People that are cooking corn or whatever for your Thanksgiving meal, your Christmas meal. Don't cook corn for people with asthma and COPD because it has methane in it. It has methanol in it. Don't cook certain foods. You'll start to see the difference. Corn, I heard, is not really good. I think it's a witchcraft vegetable. So I'm sure, like carrots and the long sweet potatoes or whatever it is. There are some witchcraft vegetables we're not supposed to be eating, and corn is of the devil. You give people corn chips that fill you up but don't give you anything, people will be entertained and stuff. They won't think about anything. So that's why you got mostly corn chips in every single store. Every single where you go. There's only corn chips. They're not potatoes, they're corn. It's corn. It's corn meal. They grind it down and they turn it into a batter. And that's why you get sick. When you get sick and stuff, and oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible. So stop eating corn chips. Stop eating all this halal, Oreos. Okay, let me tell you about the Oreo. Okay, Jumpers Jump podcast talked about this as well. So they were talking about how it's satanic. It's got this symbol on it, everything like that. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip of it. So the other thing about it is chocolate. Guess what the Satan's favorite food is? Chocolate cake. And guess what they put in between the thins? Frosting. So guess what? He's got you. He's got most of you. By the commercial, he's got most of you. Most people love Oreos, and I don't understand. They're dry and they're disgusting. You ever thrown up an Oreo before? You know what that tastes like? Chemicals, dude. It's just chemicals, bro. It's mostly whatever satanic product they're putting into the Oreos. So you gotta stop eating it, bro. Stuff like halal, which has probably all of the most defiling foods, meats that you're supposed to stay away from in the Bible. this Oreos and stuff that is chocolate and all these chemicals they're putting with the chocolate or whatever is making it taste bad when you throw it back up. Bro, stop eating these foods. You stop eating them, they'll stop selling them. You start making other foods, they'll start buying and start marketing other foods, like biblical foods will be a lot healthier. You'll stop having blood clot problems. You'll stop, seeing obese people everywhere. I'm sorry, not sorry, but bullying needs to happen. If there is no firebrands or arrows, it's okay to bully somebody about their health problems that they're doing it onto themselves. Help a brother out. Help a sister out. Tell them what's really going on. Don't just sweep it under a rug like, oh, I don't want to call you that. I didn't say that. Dude, stop. If you can't change it, leave them alone. Just go off. Just let them be. God will judge the wicked as much as he deserves. As much as they deserve to be. Yep. Anyway.
I will see y'all in the next video.